Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to another episode of Link Up with Lenka series. Today I'm calling on to all my sheroes, all my she-heroes, all my super women out there. I am here to talk to you about how to get all of your money-making activities done even if you are super busy. So what led to this video, what led to this lesson is me coming back from Thailand and getting back to work and being overwhelmed with a pile of files and work and calls and everything that I neglected for 2 weeks when I was on vacation, and now I have to catch up with it. And it became, wow, like super overwhelming. So I am here to share with you my strategies because I refuse to let that change my positive mindset. I refuse to let that stop me. You guys know I still have a full-time job. You guys also know that I run a business. I am here to help all the busy women to age backwards and thrive financially. And we are going to figure this out together, okay? So first, I wanted to see how many of you are familiar or you've heard of or you read about the 80-20 rule. 80-20. So this comes from Brian Tracy, and when I read his book and he talks about 80-20, it's basically about 80% of our results come from only 20% of our activity. Okay, so what that means is like we get most done in 20% of the time. The rest of our time is spent on things that are not necessarily making us money. Okay, these are things like regular, like what we have to do day to day, like call a plumber or go to grocery shopping or pick up the kids and take them to soccer game, or stuff like that. So the money making is done in 20% of our time. So how do we make those 20% of our time count? How do we make it the most productive? How do we get the most out of it? It's basically by being organized, by knowing exactly what we're gonna do and just executing, not getting ourselves distracted by anything, just doing. Now this needs to be, we need to be strategic about this, okay? Because how many of you have tried the to-do lists? I was a queen of to-do lists before I figured out this simple system that I'm going to share with you. And it was just so overwhelming for you. It was like a to-do list. I would write down everything that I had to do, and then I would find out at the end of the day or at the end of the week, for however long I wrote them for, that I didn't complete everything. And then it just rolled over and it became like a longer list and then longer list. And longer the list got, more I freaked out and more I procrastinated. I put it aside. I ran away from it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to deal with it. I just do not like, I dislike, I don't want to use any strong words here, but I really have this thing with to-do lists. I don't do them, okay? So they don't work for me. They might be working for some people, but they do not work for me. And I'm being a queen of procrastination. Like I know that about myself. So I just have to really be focused and mindful and on it. Otherwise I would just get distracted and do other things. So to-do lists don't work. Now, how do I stay organized? How do I get that, like everything that's floating in my mind, because there's so many things I need to take care of every single day, right? How do I get that somehow into these little containers so I don't forget about anything, so that I can prioritize? I figured out this simple system, you guys. And it's very easy to do, and I created this short 7 days training on it. So I'm gonna share under this video, I'm gonna share a link to that. It's called Speedy, because it's only 7 days, Speedy Time Management course. And it's basically about all this, about how to organize yourself, how to prioritize things, how to figure out what's the best time in your life, in your day, to be focusing on the 20%, okay? How to kind of like block it and color code it, and like what's the best planner for it, and all kinds of greatness is coming from this course. Now this course, I want everybody to have it as easy as possible, so I'm giving it out for only $1 a day. So it's 7 days, it's $7. If you want in, just do it, hit the button, and we're gonna get started as soon as Monday. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, let's just do this together. Let's just see what we can create. Maybe we can come up with some great ideas and create some new content too. I mean, why not, right? So with that invitation, I also want to talk about what works for me now before I do this course, before I create what I want to create with you. What works for me now is a simple journal. Simple journal. I bought it, I believe, at TJ Maxx or somewhere. And it's just a, like regular pages, like you can write in it. So what I do, I just write every day how the day went, and then at the end of the day I write, tomorrow I will, and then I go like boom, 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 boom. And I do 5 to 10 things that I want to achieve the following day, and then I just mark them as I go. So that works for me now. I really would like to have nicer planner, more organized planner, so that's part of the development. If we have any graphic designers here, if you have anyone talented that way, please reach out to me. I would love to collaborate with you on that job. Like, let's create a beautiful planner that's simple, that follows the systems that I will teach you in the time management class, and let's see what we can do together. Okay, so that's invitation to all my graphic designers out there. And my last tip for you, as far as not losing it and staying sane as a busy woman, entrepreneur, mompreneur, CEO of companies. Some of you manage huge teams of people. You do a lot of work. There's so many great resources online. There's also so many great resources in terms of extra help. So whatever you can, outsource. Just hire someone to do it, okay? If it's not something that's money making activity for you, like let's say what's on your to-do list might be laundry, or it could be cleaning the house. Hire housekeeper, hire someone to do your laundry, like hire someone to do your email marketing campaigns, like VAs would do it, virtual assistants. You can hire people for not that much money. I mean, you can hire people abroad who will love to work with you. There are some great apps for that, like Upwork, like the Fiverr. There's a bunch of them. I can list some in the comments below, but outsource, look for help. Maybe you could trade services if the money is tight, or you don't want to spend extra money. Maybe you could trade services with that person. You can help them with something, they help you with something, and that could work out nicely. So I hope this helped. Like I said, check the information below for inspiration, resources, all that stuff. If you would like to jump into time management course and really do it with me, let's go, let's do it, let's start Monday. I am so excited about this. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.